exceptional young man that excelled in our most rigorous courses. From AP French and AP Lit and Language, which he took concurrently as a sophomore, to AP Chem and Physics, Henry took a total of 17 honors and AP courses, as well as 3 independent study projects. He was also a key member of our #1 mock trial team in the state that competed at the national level, top 11 team in the country. In her letter of recommendation for college, his school counselor, Ms. St. Clair, described Henry as being regarded by our faculty as among the very top intellectuals that has passed through the halls of Weston High School. We will miss you, Henry, as you leave us to study at Dartmouth College. May I present you, Henry Tracey.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to be here and a privilege to have so many people come for our sake. The way I see it, this is the end of something huge. The end of high school for all of us, certainly, but also the end of a much greater era in our lives. The time that we spent living at home, going to the same school, it's coming to a close now. This is the end, really, of us growing up together. And when things like this come to an end, I think that you can always look back and see which people made it possible. For those people, thank yous are in order. So I have 7. 7 thank yous to 7 special friends. Each of them has taught me a lesson that I would sooner die than forget. And I hope that for all of you listening, at least one of their pieces of wisdom resonates as powerfully as they all have with me. So my first thank you to the person who showed me what talent looks like, who made mincemeat of the image of the lazy prodigy and personified the magic that happens when a person with a gift makes it their mission not to let it go to waste. It was my honor, literally and figuratively, to follow in your footsteps. My next thank you to the person who taught me the value of working hard, even in the absence of that kind of natural talent. You took everyone who sneered at you or doubted you, and you forced them to acknowledge you with the results that came from your indomitable will. And that's an incredible thing to do. Thank you to the person who showed me what strength is, who always smiled, even in the face of scarcely imaginable hardship. Thank you to the person who taught me the beauty of making another person happy, and of never expecting, but always receiving, the same treatment in return. Thank you to the person who taught me that happiness and contentment are not always the enemies of ambition and achievement, and that the little things in life have so much more to offer than you might expect. Thank you to the person who taught me that nothing's ever perfect, and that sometimes the truest expression of love is saying so. And finally, thank you to the person who convinced me of an impossible proposition. From your untouchable example, I learned that it might take time, it might take work, it might take luck, but until you give up, there's nothing out of reach. Thank you.